What is up? We're ready for another day of mowing. Today I'm going to be battling the rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain a little bit today and tomorrow for sure, so I'm going to try to get all my yards done today. I think I have 5 or 6 to do today. Mowing in 2 different counties once again. Should be a good day as long as it doesn't rain. The benefit of that is it's not as hot. Actually, never mind, it's still about 90 degrees. That is ground temp, so hopefully the air is actually not that hot, but yesterday was about 95 degrees. So I'm just finishing up the first yard, mowing it in Salem. Salem's grass and dirt and soil tends to be really porous, which means that even after a heavy rain, it dries really fast, and the water absorbs into the ground fairly well, which can be good for flooding and purposes like that. But it makes for some, that's where the wire weeds thrive, is in hot, dry environments. And so it was really frustrating mowing this yard because of the fact that there's hardly any good grass. It's been 10 days since I've mowed it. Most of the good grass is dead, but I still had to double cut it because those wire weeds just would not cut. So I had to go through again after double cutting with the weed eater and try to knock a lot of those down. But it's just frustrating, especially knowing that the grass isn't thick. It's not like, oh, I had to double cut it because it's a lot of grass clippings. It's just wire weeds, and that's pretty much all I'm mowing, really. If it weren't for the weeds, I probably wouldn't even mow it at all. It is extremely dark right now, and I'm hoping to get, I've got 4 left to do. I hope I can get them done. But I just have a feeling it's gonna start raining on me, and I'm gonna have to delay it into tomorrow, which would really mess up my schedule because I'm supposed to do some non-mowing work tomorrow, trimming some hedges and fence lines, and that's gonna be an all-day affair. So don't want to get behind this week. A lot of people think you can't mow if it's wet or raining, or like a fresh rain trying to mow after. And if it's raining really, really hard, we won't mow during the storm. But as soon as it stops, you can. But depending on the yard, even if you're careful and go slow and don't make divots in the yard with sharp turns, a lot of times the mower will still make mud tracks, and it doesn't look very good. It's not killing the grass, it's just making tracks in the yard, so something to be aware of. Well, I got caught in the rain, and it is pouring pretty hard. Hopefully this is one of those summer heavy rains that is temporary. You can mow in the rain. Grass bumps a little more and it's harder to get off the pavement, but it's doable. Kind of a pain to mow in the rain when it's actively raining. I wanted to talk a little bit about this house next door to where I mow. It's a beautiful house, and it is currently on the market. I'm not sure of the listing price, but there's a barcode. I can scan the barcode, get a little bit of information about it. Check that out. 6,000 square feet. Now that the rain is slowing down a little bit, I'm going to try to at least get this one done, and the other building this property is connected to, known as a unit. And hopefully we can at least get these done so they're not half finished, but still thundering. And it's wet. It's going to be a pain to blow. Don't make your normal quick dime turns when you're mowing. Try to really round out the turns. Today I mowed all my yards parallel when I normally diagonally stripe them, and I just did that so it was easier on the yard. I went a little bit easier. Weed eating was actually a lot better today. My chute blocker on the mower did really well. There wasn't as much clumping as I thought there would be. There was a little bit that I had to blow after, but all in all, it did a pretty good job. Edging with the weed eater actually did really well today too. I don't know if it was because the dirt wasn't as chalky and dry, but it did a really good job. The biggest pain about mowing in the rain is trying to blow it after. I use a chute blocker a lot more, as I already said, when I am mowing wet grass, and I do that so it, you know, I try to eliminate the amount of blowing I have to do, because it takes forever and you can't get it all off, and then it dries and then there's dead grass on the road. It just doesn't look very good. But today I did all right. And actually, mowing this one, mowing this one, you know, it had just stopped raining maybe 30 minutes before, and the road's already drying up. That just goes to show, you know, how hot and humid it is. So, but it's actually raining again right now as I'm talking about it, and I've got 1 yard left. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. It's kind of weird around here in this region. It can be literally mowing, or it's weird around here in this region. It can be literally dry across the street and pouring the rain a block down. So hopefully, maybe, you know, it hasn't rained over there, or it finished up raining earlier in the day. Maybe it's a storm moving through, but I'm gonna try to get it done, because I don't want to have to go back and make a special trip tomorrow to do it.
This is a Princey the Truth production.